Do you have another trending on Twitter?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Which you might not know. So I will play
Why
this
is
back.
this trending on Twitter?
That's going to be the theme song.
I hope.
So why is this trending on Twitter?
Okay.
Planters.
I want to be 2 for 2. Planters.
Planters.
Planters warts.
Okay.
People are mad
Yep.
because they have planters warts, and when they go to a doctor, that's for those of you that don't know, planters warts are like warts on your feet. And the medication that got prescribed to them made their foot worse.
So you're saying there's so many people with planters warts,
Yes.
and in addition to that, so many people that are going to the doctors getting prescribed the same medication
Yes.
are having the same reaction so much that like tens of thousands of people are tweeting about it.
Yes.
Close.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, man, I thought it was going to be 2
It's
for 2.
about Planters Peanuts.
Planters
and what
Peanuts.
we're going to do is play a little segment. You guys out there won't be able to hear it because we're not trying to get hit with copyright strikes, but it's a nice little video, and I'll tell you about it once you see it.
Oh,
So this is
God.
what's trending right now. So it's a nice little commercial. It's Wesley Snipes right there.
Must have been
It's Armadillo. Do you know this guy?
No.
The Planters.
Yeah, I
Mr.
know the
Peanut?
Planters Peanuts guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww. No, Mr. Peanut. They gave him a rip too. Are they gonna have a new mascot?
He's dead.
No way. Did it say 2016
20.
to 20?
No, 1916 to
1960. I was gonna
2020.
say he's been around.
Yeah.
I remember Grandpa
Yeah.
eating Planters Peanuts, and we were,
So
Okay.
Planters, who is Kraft Heinz, which I didn't know. I guess
Oh,
must
really?
be Kraft and Heinz, but like I didn't know they were both.
I didn't know
synonymous.
that either. Yeah.
But Planters is killing off the iconic Mr. Peanut ahead of the Super Bowl.
Aw.
So he was introduced in 1916.
Yep.
He just died via that commercial with
That one
Wesley
commercial.
Snipes and some other guy that I don't know. Wesley Snipes, I don't know if you know him. He was in Blade. He was in White Men Can't Jump. He's
Yep.
a big name. Mr. Peanut is 104 years old.
104-year-old Peanut.
Do you know what that
I would not
vehicle
wanna
is
eat it.
called?
The Peanut Mobile.
Close. The Nutmobile.
Oh, yo, let's go. I'm on
Um,
fire tonight.
so-
Technically, I said it because I said Peanut Mobile.
Yeah, you were just saying P and then Nutmobile.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
just saying the alphabet. So the Super Bowl. So this is ahead of the Super Bowl. It just came out today.
Yep.
And on the Super Bowl, they have. So this is going to be played during the pregame show. The Super
Yep.
Bowl is not this weekend; it's the following weekend. Just for anyone watching us after the fact. And during the Super Bowl, they will have a follow-up commercial of everyone mourning Mr. Peanut's death.
Jesus. So during the Super Bowl, that's going to air? Of
during
them
the
mourning-
pregame show, that specific.
I wonder if they're
going to
gonna say a new mascot for
I think that's what they're gonna
the
try
Super
to
Bowl.
do
Like
is-
it's like pre and
Yeah, and
try to.
rebrand everything and not have a guy
Exactly.
with a top hat and a monocle anymore.
Come,
I
that's
don't
one
know
of
if
my
he has a-
favorite. Mr. Peanut's one of like my
He's a
favorite.
classic.
He is a
He's
classic.
104 years old.
104
He's
years
older
old.
than our grandparents.
Literally.
Um,
Damn, bro.
So Twitter. So he's at Mr. Peanut. If you want to go follow him.
He's dead, but you can still
now
follow him.
His name on
Yeah.
Twitter has changed to,
Rip. Rest,
to
what is it?
the estate of Mr. Peanut.
The estate.
Yeah, because it's
Mr.
no
Peanut.
longer Mr. Peanuts. It's now owned by the estate of Mr. Peanut. And there are many brands mourning Mr. Peanut's death. Oscar Mayer Wieners is mourning, which is perfect because they also have a food-shaped vehicle. Pop-Tarts retweeted it and said, "Hey, are you okay?" To which the estate of Mr. Peanut says, "No, he's dead." The Cheerios Bee is in mourning. Chips Ahoy is in mourning. The Nesquik Bunny,
Oh, the Nesquik bunny. Why you gotta do him like that?
who's probably next on the chopping block, and Klondike is mourning. They're all mourning.
They're all mourning.
I don't know.
It's funny how people do that. It reminds me of like Wendy's, like the savage tweets on like
Yeah,
Twitter that
yeah.
Wendy's would do. Like people get into their like their companies like so hard, and
Yeah.
they're like, we got to make this an
the
actual
marketing
character.
is so genius now to see like marketing shift into like
Oh, absolutely.
like just loving the meme culture and just growing on it
Indulging
and
in it.
adapting and indulging, and then
Mhm.
instead of just being like a freaking commercial,
Yep.
like it's like, all right, let's make this a person, let's make this like a
Well, you gotta
Tekashi
think back in the-
6ix9ine. Like
Yeah,
let's make
exactly.
it
No.
like a big person. Like Wendy's was making Mario Maker levels, they were
Mhm.
making diss albums, they were like bashing anyone that
Burger King
retweeted.
made video games.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
it's
Like
crazy.
the Sneak King, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's so many like good things. You got to think about it. I don't know if you've ever seen Mad Men. If you haven't, you need
I
to watch
haven't,
it.
yeah.
It's like advertising genius, like and wonder. I don't. It's just one of my favorite series. That's definitely telling you guys too to go watch it. But so like back in the day, they used to have like portfolios, and all it was like say like billboards or posters, and they used to make them, and it was like, oh, we need like the Volkswagen. I don't know if you ever seen that old advertisement, and it just says lemon. And like it was one of
Kind
the
of,
most
yeah.
popular ones,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then you get to like now when it was just like something random like a Volkswagen, it just said lemon, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? To now where we're creating characters with feelings and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's kind of genius. Yeah,
It
I
is
think you're
kind of
right.
genius because before it was just like inserting themselves places, and
Yep.
now it's still inserting, but it's like let's build something around them.
You're world building around the character. You're world building around the company. These people like have personality traits now, which is
I think you know what's the
Wonderful, yeah.
grossest mascot for like I guess mascot is a running theme, but the grossest mascot for like a food or like
the Tricks
a
kid,
product. Oh,
the leprechaun dude.
no,
Dude's
that's-
definitely
that's
a
not-
pedophile.
that's not the trick.
Oh no,
Tricks
no,
is
no!
a
Tricks
bunny.
is the bunny. Sorry, I'm thinking of Lucky Charms. That dude's a pedophile and a half, bro.
No, the 7-Up guy. There's just
I-
like the 7-Up logo with arms and legs. And
Oh,
and there's
yeah.
Pepsi Man. They all have video games, and I don't know
Did
why.
they really?
Yeah, there's a Pepsi Man game. A lot of people like to speed run it, and it's so gross. It's just like a silver bionic character that has a Pepsi logo, and he runs like it's
Is
almost
it like a side scroller, but you're jumping and
no,
going different
it's
places?
like,
That's what I would imagine.
It's kind of like that, but it's like Temple Run for the Super Nintendo.
Gross.
Like it's gross. it's not something I would recommend.
Yeah,
Unless
I'm-
you're speed running. A lot of people speed running. Speed running is really funny like to watch because there's like games that people like Mario. People can beat the whole game in under 5 minutes, and like they keep
Absolutely
cranking to get
insane.
like half a frame to like do this, and they have these
Yep.
frame perfect jumps and everything.
Mhm.
And then there's this subculture of speedrunning games that are gross. One
Mm-hmm.
of the biggest speedrunning games is SpongeBob Bikini Bottom for like the
come on,
PlayStation 2
yeah,
or
it was,
whatever.
It was PlayStation, and I think it was on Game Boy, the GBA as well, the Game Boy Advance.
People play
think I
it,
had it.
and they try to speed run it, and they've learned how to like glitch and like do all these crazy jumps.
So
but people
gross.
play that game because not only because it's very precise with the frame perfect jumps,
Yeah.
but it's such a gross game to like talk about speed running.
Yeah.
I've seen people speed run like Jaws for the NES.
Turok,
just to, like,
fucking
like
weird.
gross,
Oh, yeah.
gross games. Outside of like they speed run like Ocarina of Time, which is like a great game to speed run. But
Oh,
like, there's so
absolutely.
many other games that they speed run
Such a good game.
just for. It's almost like the meme culture of speed running.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
right? The meme culture. I think we talk about meme culture every
Meme
episode.
culture is prevalent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Pretty soon, I don't know what's the next meme. Like, there's gonna be a word that means meme, or like the next generation of memes that we're not gonna know until 10 years from now. We're like, oh,
I think the next generation, it's like memes and then TikToks, and
TikTok.
I think we see a trend. They're gonna be peepees. They're gonna be the peepees, the memes and the peepees.